Hi guys, welcome back to Team Rosa channel, Cooking with Angie. Okay, this is the part 3 of the Spanish rice. Now, it's not the traditional arroz con gandules, it is arroz con habichuelas. My husband loves this rice and this is one of his favorites. So, we have the caldero ready and simmering under medium heat. We are going to add literally a tablespoon of olive oil so that we can fry up the onions and peppers, and also we have the pimientos rojos. These are the ones who are pickled in a jar, which gives it an extra flavor. While we have all the ingredients here and ready, I'll mention what ingredients they are that we will be adding in. Comment me for the exact recipe so that way you can make good rice at home. While all of that is preparing, we have the rice here simmering in water because we do have to rinse our rice out. You see how it comes out and the water's a little bit, I would say, blurry so that it can give you an effect. We have to drain that out and rinse the rice out. Okay, now that the oil has been sitting there for a little bit, we're going to add onions and peppers. We're gonna give that a good mix. This is going to give it a little sizzle so that it gives it a little extra flavor to your food. A lot of people tend to add olives to their rice. That's a yay or nay. If you enjoy cooked olives, then by all means add olives. Remember, less is best because the olives, for some odd reason, when you cook them in rice, they seem to multiply and boy, you get a lot of them in there. We personally don't like to cook olives in our rice, so I don't add them. Unless I do it for an event or something like that, then I add the olives. Okay, now that that's sizzled up some more, we are going to add the pimientos rojo. We're gonna allow all those flavors to marinate little by little. Okay, now that that's sizzling and you can see all the smoke coming up, nice, yummy. You are going to add your garlic. You're going to add sofrito. Get all the goodness out. You're going to add cubitos de pollo. And you're going to add sazon. Okay, now that you mix that all in here, you're going to give it a stir. You can smell all that flavor coming out. And now you are going to add your beans. Okay, now that the beans are in, we're going to give it a mix. This is what it should look like. Look at that beautiful color. You have your onions and peppers, your seasoning. If you guys could only smell this through the video. Okay, now that that's in there, we are going to add our rice that is already rinsed and drained. Now we're going to give this a good mix so that all of the rice captures the color of the sofrito and all of the seasoning. Okay, now that the rice is all mixed in here, this is how it looks. You are going to add water, enough to cover your rice. Give that a good mix. And you see, There it is. You're going to add a little bit of salt, not a lot because it has all the other seasoning. Literally just a little bit. Then you mix that all up and get everything combined. Everything is incorporated. We are going to add some oil. For those of you that like pegao, which is the crunchy part, you add some oil. Okay guys, now we're going to allow it time so that it dries up a little bit. Not too much because we want to make sure you have water in there for it to cook. But we leave it on medium to high heat for a little bit. And when you see that you can actually see a little bit more of the rice, you're going to then mix it up and put the cover on. We'll be back. Okay, now that you see the rice looks like this, you can start to give that a good mix all around. Now, I don't know if this is just me or my mom, but I know she taught me to put it up in the middle like a mountain. And I always bless my food and my rice as well. Everything that we cook, we always bless it. So, and my mama taught me that since I started cooking with her, and it's just, it happens all the time. Gotta be grateful and thankful for everything that you have and the opportunity you have to be able to cook and to have the means to be able to cook your meals. Always say thank you. So now that that's done, that is how it looks. And we're going to cover that bad boy up and allow it to cook. We'll check back in. Okay guys, after a couple of minutes, I would say give it about 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You're gonna come back. And I like to give it one last little stir. Mix all that up. Put it right back into my little mountain. And cover that bad boy up until it's ready. Okay, here we have the rice. Look at that with beans. We're going to put it in this little bowl here. If you want to get a little extra fancy when you're serving it up, you will do this. Then we are going to put it upside down on a plate. Tap that. And voila. Here you have your beautiful rice and beans. Okay guys, here we have the plated dish of your rice and beans, ribs, and macaroni salad. Now let's see this. You guys ready? Look at that. Nice and tender, juicy. With a little bit of salad. Look at that rice. Nice and fluffy. Delicious. Thank you for tuning in and watching Cooking with Angie. Please enjoy and stay tuned for more videos. Ciao.